Hey everybody, how's it going today? This is Johannes here speaking from Australia. I just got off of one of Ty Lopez's VIP conference calls, and we were going over this book here, Relentless by Tim Grover. Wow, it's like a fascinating book. I mean, I swear to God, you guys, having the inside basically of one of the most knowledgeable experts when it comes to motivation, when it comes to drive, in the sense of training some of the most highly gifted athletes in the world, whether it was Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley, Dwayne Wade, etc. So Tim Grover, basically, he says basically, that though there are like three types of people in the world. So you have the cooler people, then you have the closer people, and then you have the cleaner people. He says, cooler people, they said, oh, just for average base, above average, whatever, Closer people, they come closer to the relentless people. But then he said, cleaner people, those are the ones who are relentless in life. And of course, if you don't know what relentless actually means, Grover coined it as being relentless means demanding more of yourself than anyone else can ever demand of you. Knowing that every time you stop, you can still do more. You must do more. So in that sense, he said, being though relentless is kind of like what Anthony Robbins shows, in all of his seminars, raising your standards, every day getting up and wanting more from yourself, demanding more from yourself, and yeah, so practical takeaways, which I get from this book, especially when it comes to relentless, is that in the gym specifically, I try to lift more weights. I try to eat more carbs, to gain more muscle mass, etc. And then of course, lastly, Grover goes into this notion that you want to double down basically on your circle of influence, as what Stephen Covey talks about when he says, you want to sort of focus on what you have control over, basically. And so going into this, going into this book, he says basically, that in actuality we are only in competition with ourselves, basically. He says, it's about facing your fears, getting rid of the poisons that guarantee you will fail, being feared and respected for your mental strength and toughness, not just your physical abilities. So in that sense, what he's trying to mean is that 80% of the achieving anything in life basically is your mental state, psychology, and only 20% is the actual physical activity or the mechanics. It's kind of like what Anthony Robbins talks about always. But yeah, this is like a really, really, really nice book and stuff. Good insightful book, basically. I recommend it to any person who wants to know more and wants to get more insight about one of the leading experts in the field of getting things done, basically. Putting action towards the goal. It's kind of like what the guy Nick Vujicic said, faith in action. That's what it is, basically, But yeah, get this book for sure if you can. Wonderful, guys. See you guys on the next talk. Bye.